Good evening, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to my TV. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for brand new content. This your boy Gold Mouth Short. Let me get straight down to business. Hey, man, make sure you hit them post notification bell button so you always be in the loop every time I drop a new video. Today, we finna talk about the Mothugs. Y'all, please hit them cash app. Send your boy at least $1 to Mag Promo, MAGPROMO. Let me get straight down to business. Now, the Mothugs, they started in 1995 and they still active to this day. You know what I mean? They had members like Mohart. They had Poetic Hustlers, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Too True, Graveyard Shift, Soldier Boy, Trey, Ken Dog, Thug Queen, Powder P, DJ Ice. They had Thin C, Freaky G, Rocky Rod, Dirty Red, Charlie B, Havoc, and many others. You know what I mean? They put together 4 studio albums. And if y'all remember the group, you know, they had these Mo Thug pieces made for every member. It was like a pyramid with a fist above it. You know what I mean? These boys represent Cleveland, Ohio, East 1999. Powder P, he was by the way of Memphis, you know what I mean? But yeah, they were signed to Relativity Records and Couch Records. And they was closely affiliated with Ruthless Records, you know what I mean? But all the trouble came when the boys put out a #1 single, you know what I mean? Ghetto Cowboys and Mighty Mighty Warriors. You know, they say they didn't get paid for none of the projects that they put out. And they had some big releases, you know what I mean? They even got to work with some big producers like Disco Rick. And yeah, man, the albums was successful, the groups was happy, but it all came down to the money. The money was short. And Crazy Bone and Lazy Bone had a lot to do with the Mothugz. You know what I mean? Because, like, Lazy Bone is like the mastermind who put everybody together. But a lot of people looked up to Crazy Bone because he had some of the biggest singles on the albums. You know what I mean? The singles they picked had Crazy Bone in them. So, you know what I mean? Uh, One of the females who was a part of the group, you know what I mean, she filed for a $27 million lawsuit. You know what I mean? Talking about Thug Queen. And she said she penned a lot of them songs. And you know what I mean? She rapped on the video. But she said she didn't receive no money. And you know what I mean? They just didn't go by their contract. So she want everything. You know what I mean? All the money that they took in. And it was like 30 members. Because y'all remember, it was a beef between the real Mothugz and the fake Mothugz. Because the real Mothugz said, when we started applying pressure to Lazerball and them, they just kicked us out of the group and replaced us with some more Mothug members. You know what I mean? And start going on the road. But anytime they come to Cleveland, they'll come get us to make sure they shows sold out. And we got tired of that. So we turned in our more thug pieces and we wanted our money. We demanded our money. But that never happened because Crazy Bone said, man, I ain't get paid either. So, you know, a lot of people think Mo Thugs was used as a write-off. You know, all their albums was used as a write-off to write off all the expenses that Bone Thugs had from their album sales. That's why Mo Thugs didn't get paid. And all the Mo Thugs put out lawsuits, you know what I mean? But none of them really was successful. And they couldn't never get paid. They still in the hood on East 1999. And, you know, I think it's supposed to be a reunion where all of them come back together. Because, like, Flash, he don't really got no hard feelings for some of them cats. And, you know, Soldier Boy, he ended up getting a lawsuit put on the other Soldier Boy for stealing his name. Because, you know, the original Soldier Boy came from Mothugs. So he sued Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy settled out. And then as soon as he took the money out the bank account, he got arrested and had a warrant put on him from child support because he had owed a lot of money in child support. So they garnished his wages too. So he didn't never get his money. So yeah, Mothugs, man, they got a bad deal, raw deal. Too true, they still hang together, you know what I mean? Talk about the old days, but yeah, man, it's real bad. Uh, that boy, Powder P, he had changed his life for the good because he was from Memphis. He was homeless. You know, a lot of them cats, they grew up in group homes and, you know, they was abused as kids and stuff. And they came to Bone and they got, you know, the love that they was looking for. But other than that, man, nobody got paid. I think they doing a reunion. All the lawsuits got thrown out. And, you know, these cats was stuck to fend for themselves, and none of them couldn't do nothing without no outlets. All their money that they did get while they was touring or whatever, it all went up in smoke, man. But yeah, that's what happened to the Mothugs. Everybody put lawsuits on each other, and nobody wasn't successful. They still didn't get their money. Peace, I'm out.